Now, I'm gonna
try dipping the cloth directly in?
Yeah, I'm gonna work under the theory that the statement about a metal bucket
is in case you don't have the cloth.
No,
from the get-go. No,
is if you is like carried over from the original in a way that doesn't quite follow in this game.
Oh,
because I feel
that
like
would be a bad oversight.
I feel like I would have seen some hint of
something about a metal bucket.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, I'm losing confidence, but I don't know what else to try. So. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to grab more of that because I don't want to gunk up my inventory.
Oh, you should grab... Well, yeah, maybe not.
In fact, here's what I'm going to do.
Dump the other ones in there, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Clear up my inventory.
You can get all three here, so if you ever need more gunpowder, you just come grab one gunpowder's worth of stuff.
Oh, that's just a hammer and a knife. Okay. Here's the one
Nettie suggests the laboratory definitely has metal buckets. It's unfortunate we don't know how to get to the laboratory.
Huh. He doesn't say anything about the laboratory.
What does he say about what the gun can do?
Nothing. He just asks if you want to make a rifle.
Okay.
Hello, Dan.
He says something about a metal colander in your lab. Hi, Dan.
Didn't Fritz tell you about the lab? Did Fritz tell you about the lab?
Speculad says maybe not.
Because I thought that, like, because the lab is his lab that was transported here with him and us, which makes no sense. Yeah, I'm still going with I have no clue about any metal bucket, so I'm just gonna try and watch it fail.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went in this house. I just felt like being a peeping Tom for a second. It was good fun.
I think you mean a peeping Nihonbai.
Nihonbai. A peeping Nihonbai. A peeping the Avatar. The one who possesses no human name. I walked straight to it. God, I'm brilliant.
Sure did. Gotta find the big one, though. There it is.
You sure there's no tar? You totally sure there's no tar? You awfully sure there's no tar?
When you talk to the tar pit or whatever, interact with it.
I mean, you can't really, like, there's no...
Okay, it just says
tar pit. Metal bucket, laboratory. I guess maybe I'll talk to Jimmy Olsen. Maybe he...
Jimmy Neutron?
I did, in my attempting to remember which Jimmy I had made him, I did mentally go through Jimmy Neutron before finding the correct Jimmy.
Jimmy Alok.
Jimmy Jamieson.
Jameson.
No, these are all tribes. No, it's not useful. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Jimmy Olsen. Heal, no.
You're right, you don't need any heal.
Heal? No! Healant. Thanks, I didn't need to see. I need more chocolate to see. Mm-hmm. Give me all your chocolate so that I can see. The disqualifiki are bottom left.
Speculad says healant, like coolant, but for healing. Does that suggest heatant?
But it would be warmant.
Warmant, yes, because it's not coldant.
It's not coldant, it's coolant. I mean, let's not get crazy. It doesn't keep things cold. Jimmy.
Speculad suggests they should have used carrots for the light spell because obviously in order to make your eyesight better, you shove carrots directly into your eye sockets.
Yep. And that is definitely not a Cyanide and Happiness joke. No, not Cyanide and Happiness. Aston movie joke.
I had forgotten about that one, but I guess that is where my mind was probably finding that joke.
You lied to me.
Consciously. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Now that you say the line.
Who else would have had any hint about the laboratoire or about a metal bucket?
You learned about the laboratoire. Well, one of the people that said something was one of the people in the eastern village, in the swamp village, right? Among all the other things that they said, I think he said something about he said something about like an old, an area of advanced technology, right? And we just assumed that was like a Atlantis type thing, but could that be the laboratoire? But maybe not.
No, I don't think the timeline makes sense.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Dan, you didn't poke him into your eyes is the problem.
Yes. You said you eat them regularly.
I think you may have missed something super obvious with the laboratory, to be honest, is Nettie in chat. Me? Miss something super obvious? So, according to Unsingable, in the Japanese version, the Disqualifiki tell everybody that they specialize in paddles, whereas for us, we needed to go all the way to the pendejo for them to tell us.
Yeah.
Or in the Japanese original.
Yeah.
Maybe the laboratory is just in his basement.
Okay. I mean, I just looked up where the lab is. I'm gonna see if I can find where you find that information, because... Yeah,
you gotta get real deep in there, Dan. Really get those carrots deep into your eye holes. They start out as, eyes, and they become eye holes once the carrots are in there. The holes where the eyes used to be. Why am I doing? Where am I going? Why? I just, started walking down a path because it was there.
I mean, I'm starting to get the impression that you definitely haven't explored the whole map.
Duh! Have you ever witnessed me play 6 other Ultima games?
Fair enough. Fair enough. That is almost always what a roadblock ends up being in Ultima games for you.
Oh, you do hurt me. You're just not hurtable yourself. Interesting. I mean, it would be near the Kurak or the Ilaru. That's the only place that would make sense, and it would make a lot of sense.
Oh, he says where it is. Rafkin says where it is.
That was my soul leaving my body. When I was checking his conversation just now, I was skipping through quickly, and I was hoping he would just say lab.
I mean, it's obviously going to be when he's talking about, how he got here, right?
Yeah, but for lack of any obvious option, I'm just going to... Yeah, he says they had one in his lab, but every village should have one. Gotta use the carrot like you're doing a COVID test, says Speglad in chat. When you think it's that you can't possibly have something that deep into your nose, it just goes so much deeper.
Oh, that's a part of my nose I didn't even realize I had.
Wow, so much nose there.
Now, I am looking at a guide to the Savage Empire that is obviously not the SNES version, but...
I mean, he says... Oh, wait, I got lab!
There it is, yeah.
Is there money? Sure, it's somewhere south or southeast of the Kurak village.
Wouldn't that be super useful to have known?
Yes. I remember that. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember that nonsense because I remember mocking it.
You can use the fire extinguisher to cross lava. That makes sense.
Sure. You have no food, do you? Foodless bastard.
No, but he has all of the ingredients for gunpowder. An infinite well of them.
Maybe they all just say they can heal you, but they don't in this version of the game.
Yeah.
Tell me what's sorry. She's my daughter, a fine she-warrior, better than the men of Ilaru, beautiful and clever as her mother. Go away, I'm busy. Great, we had a good conversation. I guess I can try and talk to Sari so long as I'm here. If I can find her.
Sorry.
No, you're not. You're her father. I get you two confused. Skull on a stick.
Skull on stick.
You're not sorry.
But maybe there's food in here. There's a little bit of food.
There's a little bit of generals. Hilarious that every shaman had a different excuse for not healing you.
Yes.
None of them heal you, but they all have different rationales. This is not a food-rich town. Tell you what.
There we go.
Corn isn't food. Everyone knows that corn isn't food.
So 2 foods in this place. Probably this is a good place to.
And I think the turkey has high nutritive value.
High saturation.
You are eating an entire turkey after all.
You're eating a lot of turkeys.
Actually, I think each turkey is half a heart.
Yeah, I think everything is half a heart.
No. I definitely remember something being a full heart.
Oh, that gave you 1.5.
Gave me 1.5.
I think that there's actually gradation. I mean, we know that there's gradations because sometimes enemies don't take a whole half a heart. So I think there's probably some rounding going on, is what I'm trying to say.
Specklad points out that it is raw corn and you can't eat that. But on the other hand,
you can
have
actually
to believe in yourself.
You can't. No, not just you have to believe in yourself. So he says southeast of this one town and said.
No, he says southeast of this town over here.
Oh, okay.
Said southeast of the Kurok, not southeast of the Ilaru.
If you freshly pick corn off the stalk, you can eat it fresh. I mean, it's not that good, but.
Boy, there's a lot of jerks out here. Hello.
This looks like a lab. Well, that's not exactly what I was expecting.
No, not at all what I was expecting. I was at least hoping it would be somewhere I could go into so I could unspawn these assholes.
Exactly. I do see buckets, though.
Yes. And I see a testing granite to explode.
Yes. And you're also quite close to the tar pits.
No, I'm quite close to different tar pits that I didn't know about. And of course, there's just a spare mortar here.
Sometimes you just can't drop stuff on the ground. This ground is not droppable.
I don't know why I need a metal colander, but it is there. I don't know why I need magnesium, but it is there. God damn it. Now
You really need to keep those ribs on you. You can get bones from everywhere.
Yeah, there are bones all over the place. There are bones in my body.
I guess 2 buckets are for...
Well, so what I
did 2 grenades, presumably.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if it expends the bucket. It doesn't make any sense, but...
Specklad says that the professor said you had to use the colander, which is true, but I don't remember what he said you had to use it for. I saw it as you were going through all his text. Oh. Unsinkable name answers it, and it's useless information because you can literally get sulfur from anywhere.
Oh, lol. Which is why I didn't write it down, because, there was sulfur all over the goddamn place.
Or you can just not drop the colander. That works too.
I guess I can get rid of the colander. Good point. Yeah, that's what I just said. And there's 10 bulays and like a proper rifle in here, not the garbage
actual
bullshit rifle I have.
Wow.
What? Why?
Inventory problems.
Like, actually, why?
Do you need that ring? Can't you get another ring of the exact same kind in that one village?
Yep. And I don't know why I would need the rifle.
Yeah,
the thing is, if I have a proper rifle, do I need a bamboo rifle?
I mean, yeah, I thought about the same thing, but you did make went through the trouble of making the bamboo rifle, so.
But I can get an iron bamboo quite easily, so I can always make another one. But yeah,
that's true.
Let's not go quite that stupid.
All right, time to find that tar pit nearby. Once you get out of range of the enemy. Wait.
Did I just load?
You just loaded the game. You are too close to the enemy.
Everything is totally fine.
This game's all about...
I didn't remember that I could rewind fast enough.
This game's all about information checkpoints. That was an information checkpoint.
Yeah, it won't take long to redo all of that. Get off of me, you jerks. The worst part is actually me not remembering that I could rewind until I was past the rewind buffer. That really hurt. Probably
literally by seconds.
I mean, yeah, it was far enough for me to start, walk backwards. So it was not far, and it's a big rewind buffer. But usually I'm not that stupid. Gee, I sure found it by accident last time.
Go southeast from here. This doesn't look right. I feel like before you were on the north side of the river.
No, I'm 80% on this being the right area. I think I just went more south because he said south or southeast of.
Yeah.
It was near these. Yeah, here we go.
There it is. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I am not going to take both buckets this time. I'm going to assume
maybe you can just
they're not one-time use buckets.
Exactly.
Why were there gems in his lab anyway?
I don't know.
Why did he have emeralds?
Maybe you did. Okay.
I did grab the 10 bullets. I should now have 15, 16, 19. Where'd I get all these bullets?
I think you can also say, well, you kept taking one at a time from him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can't save.
I just always assume that I can't save. It's not the music. The music...
Yeah, I know. I understand, but I still thought you were probably far enough away.
Oh, there we go. Found the tar.
Now the question is, can you get it from the little tar? Oh, there's a big tar pit. It doesn't matter. You do not currently... Oh, yeah, you do.
It is so convenient that they stuck a tar pit right next to that... right next to the thingy. Okay, tar bucket. Tarred cloth.
And the bucket's still a tar bucket. That's convenient.
I have a grenade.
You have a grenade.
I have 3 grenades.
You have 3 grenades.
Why did the professor have a rifle in his lab? Asked Nettie in chat. Well, he was an archaeologist.
Haven't you ever seen Indiana Jones?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think he had a pistol, but same difference.
Now, how do I get out of this hellhole? Oh my God, where? Ah!
There was that test pile of rubble near his lab if you wanted to test that out, test a grenade out there.
And theoretically, I could save and then blow it up. But since I can't ever save because there are always monsters nearby, in practice, that is not a good plan. Okay. Leave me alone. Stop persecuting me.
And load game.
Stop persecuting me. Okay, nope, we're not doing a test. It's just not gonna happen.
So where do you want to go first? To Fritz's cave? Hey,
turns out we're doing a test. I'm gonna get as close as possible to this, so I will definitely die from the explosion. Oh, interesting. And it even seems like it might have damaged him.
Axe? Is that like a fireman's axe?
There was an axe in the rubble.
Yes.
The reason I'm saying that so unhappily is I need 4 grenades, at least.
Why do you need 4 grenades? Oh, because
1 for this, 1 for the cave.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Like this
fine.
just gave me one more
need
grenade
at this point is glazed pots and cloth, which isn't. I don't think either of those things are particularly.
Oh yeah, because the tar bucket is still full of tar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I thought for some reason I had it completely in my head that I had to come back here, but no, I don't. Only good things can happen to Eodon in the future after you've introduced guns and IEDs to the world, says Nettie in chat. Yep, really not fucking this place up. This is a fire axe.
Yeah, it is a fireman's axe.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it.
Oh, I wonder if it does a lot of damage.
This is one of those two-handed fireman's axes?
Yes. I wonder if you can use that in the house that's burning.
I love how it's a two-handed axe and he is not using it two-handed.
Yeah.
I would like my previous loadout, please.
1 whip, 1 shield, and 1 save. So the accidental load happened because you just didn't look carefully,
I went
right?
to save. Yeah. Please don't kill me. Thank you. This place is getting on like a house on fire.
Yeah, the fire extinguisher makes more sense than the axe here, but you can try the axe first.
But we know that the fire extinguisher is for lava walking.
Yeah, well, it can be for more than one thing.
Ow. Let me out of the fire.
Nope, it doesn't seem to do anything for fire. The fire extinguisher doesn't put out a fire, but it does let you walk on lava.
I'm burning myself to death.
I can't blame you. I might too in your situation.
God damn it. Really thought I had saved after dealing with this, but apparently not. Or wait. Oh, I did. It's just that it respawned. Yeah. Oh, which means I'm going to need lots of grenades because the ones that I actually need to get rid of are all going to respawn.
Yes.
Wow, so I have a fire axe and a fire extinguisher, and I can't do anything about this burning house. Okay, well, sometimes you can't do anything about a burning house. Let's just check what's in the pot anyway. Some clothes, some burning clothes. Let me just sneak back here real quick. Some pinda. Excuse me. I'm only a little bit on fire. It's no big deal. There's a whip in there. Yeah, so putting out the fire wouldn't have done anything anyway. It just lets you access some garbage that's in it. Why is this place here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Time to blow shit up.
And chew bubblegum.
And I'm all out of shit.
So, bubblegum it is.
Bubblegum it is. You know, the iron bamboo is strong enough for a gun barrel. It's strong enough for a pipe bomb, says Nettie in chat. I'm pretty sure you're correct about that. The problem is the iron bamboo is so strong that it would contain the blast, and thus it wouldn't be a pipe bomb. So you need... It's like ultra robust.
It is more explosion resistant than iron?
Actual iron pipes, yes. That's not food.
You could try to eat an obsidian knife.
Tastes like blood. Remember, corn isn't food. I'm just reminding myself, because we're getting slightly near the end of the stream, that I actually have accomplished a lot in this stream.
Yes, you have indeed. So you're going to go to Fritz's cave and see what's behind him?
I think I'm going to go to the other cave that was near Fritz's cave.
But that didn't have a...
Yes, it did.
It did?
Okay. So it led to a place where...
That's right. It did. Yeah.
So like there was granite there, and I assumed it was going to like be you blow it up, that blocks that waterfall,
path,
and that gives you the path to the Great Mesa.
Yes.
I guess I kind of like to see.
So you just eat chocolate. Chocolate is this world's carrots.
Which is quite an interesting statement because carrots aren't this world's carrots.
Yes.
You can make corn into food if you really wanted to, says Unsingable. I don't.
We saw that there was like corn flour, and you could presumably make like probably corn in a mortar, and then use the corn flour with like water or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's possible, but it's why.
I'm betting it would be corn flour in the kiln to make cornbread, and it would just assume the water.
But again, why would you do that when you can just get food for free?
Plenty of other food. Let me get as close to the explosion
don't
as
ask
possible.
What other spells there are. There are no other spells. Light is the only spell.
Every other time... No, the grenade didn't take both hands. I just had something else.
Yep. It was exactly... Wow, that was an amazing animation. It opened up a cave. It didn't, which is interesting.
So I'm betting that cave will be the path to the Great Mesa. But God, that animation!
Are we near the Great Mesa? I thought we were in a different area.
Because
there was another near that dinosaur guy. There was another thing that you could blow up.
Okay,
and that was closer to where I thought the Great Mesa was.
There are, in fact, other spells.
There is an Eagle Eye spell. Oh, there is an Eagle Eye spell. So you do have.
But I think that is the spell.
Oh, that's the map spell. Okay.
Yeah, that's the map spell.
See.
That's the spell. But what is Spirit Gate? I'll bet Spirit Gate is something I should have had all the time. Because it'll probably lead me. Oh, that's right. Didn't Spirit Gate send me directly to the... Yeah. So the thing is, this is not actually that convenient of a place to go because they don't have a teleporter.
Did you have less... You had a lot less health when you used Spirit Gate.
Wait, are you kidding me?
It took your two, unless those hearts blended in. They might have blended in with the wall, but it looks like it took your last two empty hearts.
Yeah, did it?
I would leave the house.
It took hearts. It took them away.
Wow. So does that mean it's taking levels?
Probably.
Wow.
Just to make sure I don't make that mistake, go ahead and doop-a-doop-a-doop. Spirit Gate lowers your level by 1, says Unsingable in chat.
Yeah.
What? The f***? I mean, I know that, like, the one way of teleporting to King Jerkface in the previous games was to die, which would lower your level. I always associated that with the dying and not with the getting teleported, but whatevs. Oh, this sucks. Oh, wow, great.
I don't know why you didn't just fight the Black Sabertooth. You know you can win against the Black Sabertooth.
Well, so the problem is I can win with range. Like, I can win if I have an area that I can run about in.
That's fine. You don't need any health. 0 health is fine.
0 health is perfect. Hi.
You're just standing there, huh?
Something about their like complete lack of motion is extremely funny to me. Please help me quickly.
You have to fight a battle now. Good luck.
Do something about the gorilla.
Good luck with the gorilla with 0 health. Boop boop boop.
Huh?
Can you cheese the gorilla with your whip?
Get over here. Come on.
Get over here. Yes, you can, is the answer to that question.
I don't know 100% that he can't attack me.
I think if you're one step, but the problem is if you're one step further away, then you're going to just keep talking to her.
Oh, wait, I already did this. No. The talk button and the attack button are at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Specline suggests I use a gunnulator, but that's lame.
Well, you were hitting the gorilla technically.
Yeah. I don't need a gunnulator. Oh my god, I'm gonna... just kill me.
3... I was gonna say 3 hearts is better than 0.
It's also entirely possible that the gorilla essentially gets me, like kills me no matter what, but I don't even like have I have no basis to know how much damage it does.
I don't think so. You were making it was making the hit sound.
Of course, there are no jerks in here this time.
And of course, the old damsel in distress trope.
The damsel on a
specifically
plinth
with the gorilla
trope.
too.
The old damsel in distress on a plinth trope.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it could, like, with it specifically being a gorilla, they could very well be intentionally referencing. Yeah, this is King Kong. That would not be beyond Ultima.
Our legends actually come from real events in other worlds.
Whoa.
Or Speculad suggests maybe it's Harambe.
They anticipated.
I still think you could cheese it from the plinth. I think you just have to be a little bit further away. Not that you need to. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I think that essentially just by moving, I'm cheesing it anyway.
Yeah.
Sure takes a lot of hits, huh? I made him explode. I got something off of him.
A little piece of food, I think.
Yeah, I think that was food. In fact, I know that was food because the sound effect was food. Okay, well, I got rid of the gorilla by... I guess maybe I should talk to her.
She's gonna say, "Ha! You've set into motion my evil plans.
This great, strange warrior has come to rescue me. Come, shall we race home? I know the fastest way.
Ooh, she's gonna lead you somewhere you've never been.
I'll even wait until you're out of sight to give you a head start. Harissa. She seems shy, but is fascinated by you. I'm learning to be queen of the Barako tribe, as my mother is. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember her, and I even... Yeah, okay. Now, okay, it all follows now. I just didn't understand... I didn't follow the connection that, like, this cave was gonna lead to this quest. I just accidentally did the Barako tribe's quest.
Well, you got grenades. You get grenades, you do quests.
Yeah. Halawa is the queen of the Barakos. She is my mother. There are two tribes in the north. One is my own tribe, the Barakos, south of where you rescued me. There are also the Pendejo further north, they're really just east, near the waterfall. Oh, and there's Mad Tapuru. Yeah. See, a little about the Pendejo tribe. Okay, bye. Perhaps you will talk with me later. So her whole statement about, like, I'm going to race home on a secret path, and I'll even let you, that's just so that they don't have to animate her going home.
Correct. 100%, yes. I wonder if that's in the original or if that's just in the SNES version.
It's really hard to guess, to be honest.
That
was a bad time to lose my life.
Yeah. So now they're going to be happy that you rescued her.
And they will join a union.
And they will join the European Union. Not by choice.
I was really making a joke more about trade unions, but...
Macaw!
I mean, they will join this joke really needs me to remember the name of this place.
Unsingable says that the running home thing is indeed in the original as well.
Great.
Which means they were too lazy to animate it there, too.
They will join the Eodon economic community, but then when it becomes the Eodon Union, they'll get a little bit antsy and leave.
Yes, they'll exit. I don't know.
They will
Barexit.
Yes, they will Barexit. Distinct.
Exactly.
What is the avatar vision of the Hamna? Join our union. Try to unite. Why would we wish to do that? We have old hatreds with the other tribes. Still, you rescued Orissa. I owe you a great debt of gratitude. For rescuing Orissa, Alawa will unite her tribes with the others, even the Pendejos. Okay, bye.
Them damn pendejos.
Those damn pendejo.
Yes, it's the Eodonian Union, the EU. Speclad.
I didn't actually mean to leave. I was checking.
It is
for
kind
food.
of funny that this joke went to that Baraka will Brexit the EU. Oh, this is the food place, the Southeast Basket, right?
No, I think it just happens.
Is this a different town?
This is a different town. Yeah, I think it just happens to look similar. Yeah, I can't eat this plant. So what other quests are left? Asks Speclad.
In terms of uniting which other tribes? The Pendejos, presumably.
No, the Pendejos would just do it for free because they are much nicer than the ones who hate them.
That's right.
The Disqualifiki, the
Parab, the Big Mesa.
The Big Mesa stuff is for the Parab. The Disqualifiki, I'm so annoyed by that because I'm positive I could do it if I could just figure out what, like, step 1 is.
Yeah. To be fair, the reason that this one took so long is because you didn't fully read the lab information.
Yep. That's not like me. That can't happen.
It can't happen here.
Okay, now I'm going to go to What's-His-Face's cave and probably just blow up his face. I actually don't think I'd cross that. I think it's like up here. Okay, don't kill me, thank you. Okay, still don't kill me, thank you.
The music stopped right when you ran directly into an enemy who was attacking you.
I've been trying to figure out what the logic of the music is, because it's...
I think it's actually pretty... To me, it's pretty obvious what's happening, which is there's a toggle that... But the toggle on there didn't happen properly because the toggle off was happening around the same time. So it what do you call that condition? Erase conditioned it.
Yeah.
And you got a situation where it would never do the battle music until you left the area again.
Hey, jackass, I'm just here to steal a bullet from you and blow up your hut. Hope that's fine with you. I'm also going to steal all your food, even though I don't need it. Wow, thanks. Oh, wait. I need to switch back to the whip. I can't attack. Help.
You're going to whip a bat right out of the air.
Or I'm just not going to bother. Appears that I might bother, actually. Probably not, though. Couchon.
Wow. I even remember what that reference is.
But truly, we're both misremembering, because that was cushion, not cushion. Cushion.
Ah.
Oh, look at that. More bullets.
I will be surprised, however, if anybody else in chat knows that reference.
Oh my god. All your caves suck and should feel bad. That's a branch. Do I know why I need a branch? Did they stack? No. Great. Perfect.
You have 3 random branches. I assume the branches are not what you're here for.
I'm not here for anything. I'm here exploring. I don't have a specific...
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't...
Yeah. Tart cloth.
Wow. And the clay pot too, right?
Yeah.
Multiple ways to skin a cat.
It's particularly funny to me because this is behind somewhere you needed the grenadine to get to. And you also need the grenadine to get out, as it turns out.
Do you have the other, like, there was sulfur there. Do you have the other ingredients too?
I don't have a mortar. I decided not to bring it with me because they're available in every village.
Oh, there's a grenadine
right there. But wait, yes. That was the last thing in here, and there's nothing else. Yeah. Like, there's no other reason to go back here. I can get more tarred cloths.
And you can get more tarred cloths and stuff.
No, because it costs a grenade to get in there.
But you get a free grenade at the end on the left. Plus a tarred cloth.
But the tarred cloth is used to make a grenade. So
I know, but I'm saying that you can use a grenade to get a grenade plus a tarred cloth.
Wow.
If it was hard to get cloth, then that could be useful. I mean, if it was hard to get cloth, that could be useful.
I'm so unconvinced that this is just all garbage.
Nice. Amazing. Incredible. Kill yourself on stalagmites.
I think fire might actually be faster.
I think they're this. Yeah, I think fire's faster.
I think fire's faster, yeah. Where was the other one? It was the one that was where we thought the Great Mesa
apparently
was.
Rafkin had said to stick branches into lit fire pits to make charcoal.
Oh,
so
the branches.
If you need another way to get... But again, like, you can get all 3 of those ingredients directly from Rafkin.
Yeah. So, I am going to conclude that was in fact pointless.
Yes. Which there was the other one down by the big dinosaur.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The one on what we thought was the Great Mesa, and I was thinking that was going to kill the dinosaur. Now I'm thinking it's going to make the path.
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually.
It'll just like leap up into the air and move somewhere and suddenly be a path.
It won't turn into something. It'll move as a single sprite without animation, except the translation.
Am I where I think I am?
Are you where you think you are?
Oh, I think I just walked to the pendejo. So no is the answer.
Is there a teleporter near here?
No, that's exactly why I didn't want to. Why I thought I was somewhere else.
Took something off the wall. Good
I
job.
just stole his torch off the wall. Yeah. He needed nothing. He was just like, I'll join the... I'm just a better person than the other tribe, correct. So of course I will.
I am a better person than the other tribe.
Yep. The other tribes, taken as a whole, as tribes, are worse than this individual. Sorry, I took that off the wall. I left it sort of near the wall. I hope that's good enough. Okay, now that I went and harassed the pendejo for no reason, I've got 2.5 minutes to
get to the Great Mesa.
To get to the Great Mesa. Can I remember where the bridge is? Yes, apparently, is the answer to that.
2.5 minutes, says Speclad.
The way you said that... I had to go read. I thought that you just were saying 2.5 minutes, not 2.5 minutes. Wait, the teleporter of this thing. Now I definitely don't have time. If I don't remember what the teleporter of this town is. It's over here.
You did get started late because of setup problems.
Indeed, that means I'm allowed to go slightly late. Hi, Barab. Bye, but oh wait, no, it's not actually the Barab that's the closest. It's the this.
Oh yeah, correct. Right.
I'm experiencing fun.
Whee!
See, the other thing with the music is, I think that there's like a level to it or something that, like, when enemies that don't threaten you show up, the music doesn't turn on, but when enemies that do... And I swear that there are enemies that, like, used to toggle the music, but now don't.
Maybe.
Just because of my own leveling, maybe, question mark. It's definitely, I have gone too far or not far enough. One of those things.
Yeah, this is the wrong... You wanted to go west, not east.
Yeah. Oh, God, that's right. Yeah, and I've made that same mistake multiple times, but I was following the left wall.
Yoweasel, always digging himself into holes because he's following the left wall.
If they would just stop putting the holes in the orientation relative to the walls, such that if you follow the left wall, you land in a hole. I'm sure there was a better way to formulate that joke, but
I think that was perfect. Everybody could follow that. There were no issues.
I don't think that the issue with that joke was about whether it could be followed.
I do. Because that sentence was very, like, if you diagrammed that sentence, there would be a lot of subclauses.
Well, found this again.
Yeah, just go northwest from north from the circle of portals.
Hello.
And here's this guy, and it's up top.
So
I believe. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's left from there.
Yeah. And there it is. And then the stones were just back down to the southeast.
I'd better see this stone simultaneously land on the big jerk face.
Yes.
And make a new path to the Great Mesa. God, that freaked me out. Oh, that did. No, I'm not about to save, am I? Let's get as close as possible to it before I blow up. Always stand as close as possible to any explosion you're about to produce.
Correct. It really did just go kill him.
What the fuck? It just the new path.
What?
The new path. It just like followed an arc.
Yep. Now go back down there and you can maybe interact with the berries. Well, certainly the people who needed the berries can now. That's probably all it is. You have to go talk to the people.
I think that the berries were not for human consumption regardless. They were only for lizard consumption, so... I want to, like, I'm still reeling from the fact that it just went boop and killed the jerk face.
Of course it did. We saw what it did with the waterfall.
But so the thing is, I was certain that it was going to make the new path to the Great Mesa.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it didn't.
It did not. That's a problem for another day.
Do it again with the dino on screen, says Spec that in chat.
You saved it, yeah.
Okay, stream over.